Hey everybody, welcome back. Hey, sometimes, let me zoom in here, sometimes you got problems you got to figure out solutions for. So I got a yellowjacket's nest up there, and it's kind of a pain to get to. Back up here a little bit and unzoom. There we go. See, there's the front, and it's a little ways up there. I have a ladder that'll reach up to that point, but I don't really want to climb a ladder with all them. So this is what I come up with. Oh, let me get this over here. Alright, so I tried it with a regular can of this stuff. It was somewhere. There's another can around here somewhere that did not have this hose attachment, and the problem with that is these cans are made to spray upright or at a little bit of an angle. Well, I got this long pole here that I pieced together. It's a pool from the pool pole that I had, extendable pool pole, and it wasn't quite long enough, so I got a paint pole shoved in there and taped to it. But so I went and got one that had the hose, because I tried putting one on that first, and when you get it up there, because it's at an angle, it was at enough of an angle that in order to get it to spray, you know, I had to kind of tilt the can a little bit to get the spray up, but then by the time I got the angle and everything, it just wouldn't, the can wouldn't spray because it was too flat. So I went and got a can with a hose, and I'm gonna take you over here and set you up on the stand and show you what I'm doing. I do not recommend you do this at home. Let people like me do this. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now, take this can. Move the crap out of the way. Hold on, I'll go get the other stuff. Alright, this is what we're going to try to accomplish. Alright, we're going to put the can on this, but I'm going to show you the reason why you had to have this hose. And then I'm just using some painter's tape. And also using this. This is the one I ground down the end for the paint shaker that I made. Go back and watch that video. So we are going to tape the can to after I drop it. Before you do this, you got to check your durability of your cans. Make sure they can handle the fall. Take your hose off before you tape it to the thing. There. We are all taped up. And tear you off a piece of tape. Now your little hose, this little deal, put it in your nozzle. Don't spray yourself in the face. Turn it so that it bends up like that, but pull enough slack down that way so that when you pull the trigger it doesn't just pop out. And then tape that down Yeah. Okay, now see, that takes care of my problem with the can tilting, because once I set this up, it's going to be fairly straight. But now when you push it, it works good. Well, you want it to go. That's where this comes in. This, you put it in there, put it on the bottom of the can, and you clamp it just enough so that it'll spray. So let's give it a try. I'm gonna aim you up that way, and then afterwards I'll show you. I'm gonna put a drywall knife on the end of this, because the way it's sitting, let me take this off, I got a little pressure on it, it's dripping. The way it's sitting up in the peak, it's sitting right in the peak, so I'm gonna take a drywall knife from each side and try to slice it off. I sprayed it earlier and got a bunch of them, but that was earlier in the day, so a lot of the foragers that were out before are now back. So we're gonna hose her down again. So I'm gonna put you to where you can see up there, I hope. But yeah, there you go. And I don't get, well, okay, so it says I can't zoom when I'm on front facing camera, so I'm gonna knock stuff up. Okay, there we go. Now we're gonna try this and see what happens. You guys get front row. It's like front back row seats. So take you off of the holder there. I'll switch you guys back around. There we go. Now, okay, got plopping, and there's a few of them up there that are fairly not happy with the current situation in life. But she's all she's hosed up pretty good now. And just as a side note, like that little puppy right there, see if I can, do I have you? There it is. That little sucker right there that's still moving. Be careful of those, because even though they're dying, they will still sting you if you try to grab them or step on them, so be careful of that. So there we go. There's a nice zone in. Again, I hope you guys all love the wonderful camera work. Yeah, there's a few of them that are still flying around, not very pleased with life. I don't know how many of them will stick around or if they'll finally just take off. Oh look, shiny. There's a big old bird. Okay, back. So, again, I don't recommend doing this at home, but I wasn't going to pay a professional, so let's put this back here. I'm going to turn you guys. Starting to look like a Wookiee. Need to shave, haircut. What's that old phrase? So easy even a caveman can do it. All right, now I'm going to show you what I'm going to do with the other. So try to do this with staying out of directly under where they're going to be falling if they decide to fall. Switch sides. There we go. Then just tear the tape off. And pull your can off. Alright. Now, that, if you've seen up there in that V, it's, I tried to just stick the pole up there and kind of slice it, but it's actually, they got the mounts up in the V part. So, I'm going to add to this redneck, hillbilly, backwoods, however you want to phrase it. I'm going to add to the redneckery that this is. Like I said, redneck, hillbilly, whatever term you prefer. Yeah, whatever you identify as, I guess. So now, see? Now I got a scraper. So we are going to try to, I'm going to aim you guys back up there. And let's see, do I have you? Yep, I got you. Okay. Again, I'm not going to win an Emmy for camera work, but it is what it is. I'm at the house by myself because everyone else went out to eat, and they did offer me to go. I just chose not to because I wanted to deal with this. So. Okay. Oh, now I'm going to show you, try to get this in camera, but see how that's kind of offset? Make sure you take it up like that so it'll get closer. So, let's see if we can slice this bad boy off. Get up there, get up there. We have that which I was trying to accomplish. Okay, let me finish scraping this a little bit and I'll go up and show you the rest of it. Or I'll show you the net, the part that fell down. There we go. Okay. So, let me pull you guys back. Hey everybody, sorry. I think it appears that it's raining, and it appears that some rain hit my screen, and the touch screen got shut off, or it shut off my camera. So this is just the part I wanted to show you guys. Kind of sucks because you missed out on the hose down of it, but you know what? Okay. Let's take this one right here. This one was wiggling earlier. Just imagine in your head that it's still wiggling. And then I did this. And then it foamed up. Riveting, isn't it? It's satisfying. You can't even take your eyes off of it. Oh. But all those larvae hanging out everywhere, that's a bunch of potential yellow jackets that aren't going to be a thing now. Yeah, see, there's one of them. There's another one. There's actually quite a few in there. There's a, you know, I mean, it wasn't a huge nest by any means, but it's a pretty good sized nest, which we didn't even know till yesterday that it was up there. We had a friend visiting, and they looked up and said, you know, you got that up there? Nope. And we won't have it much longer either. So I'm going to try to mush these together. Oh, there's the drywall knife taped to the paint pole. And the paint pole is taped to the pool pole. So use what you got to do what you need to do. So, hey, thank you for watching. Working my way towards 300 subscribers. So thank you, everybody. And yeah, just keep watching and sharing and subscribing. I appreciate it. Eventually, I'll get to the point where I can start making even better videos when I have more time to do it. So, kind of busy right now with working on my daughter's house, doing framing and stuff, which you ought to go back and look at that. And there's my mower sitting over there, between mowing and doing everything I'm doing. So, but if anybody's curious, there's black-eyed Susans and some flowers and a crepe myrtle over there and some hostas that got overheated this year. So, and more black-eyed Susans, and that's a peach tree, and there's one down on the other end, and some hostas and some other stuff out there. So, but hey, yeah, thanks for watching. I appreciate it. I'll talk to you guys later. Don't forget, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Thanks. Bye.